out of my childhood, maybe like 9 or 10 years old. It was crazy because it was just coming into our neighborhood. A lot of us, we heard of it, but we never knew what it was. So I had a friend of mine, my man Casty, R.I.P. to my man Casty, you know what I'm saying? He passed away back in the days. He had to be about 14 at that time. And he was like an OG to us, you know what I'm saying? Somebody we looked up to. So he came out of nowhere. He's like, yo, I need to show y'all something. And then he did a windmill. I didn't know what it was, you know what I'm saying? He did a windmill spin, got up and froze. That was it. I was in after that. It was like, yo, you need to show me how to do that. We always say that that hip hop, it came from the Bronx and its elements, and it brought everything straight down here to the Lower East Side. And so from him showing me that was it. I was in. I loved it already. And then we started practicing, and then after we started practicing, we started battling. And one thing I love about hip hop is that at the end of the day, everybody went home. The B-boy battle was just a battle, you know what I'm saying? We never took it to a physical level where we really try to hurt each other. We try to hurt each other in the dance. We put it in the dance. And that right there saved a lot of people, man. Nobody was getting killed. Nobody was hating each other. If I got a problem with you, then we're gonna dance. So, like I said, when my man Cassie, when he showed me that, I was blown away already. So we started doing the same thing he was doing. Then we started going out battling, and then the rest is history, man. One joint was Dance to the Drummer's Beat. It's this joint, let's dance to the drummer's beat. You know, up rocking, doing the poses and all that. And something that came from nothing grew into everything. And right now, hip hop is the biggest music everywhere. This book will show you, you know, the stuff that we've been through. I've been in yards like this too, because I was a graffiti writer as well, you know what I'm saying? I used to write Zephy, Z-E-F-E. But these dudes right here, this is old school cats, you know what I'm saying? And these are bombers, man. Lower East Side is bombers. Everybody, we just tag, you know what I'm saying? Everything is a tag, you know, to get your name up, you know what I'm saying? That was the only thing to do, man, because we didn't have nothing, you know what I'm saying? There was nothing going on out here. Abandoned buildings, drugs, you know, the old regular things that they got set up for us to think in, you know what I'm saying? And so when the graffiti and the hip hop came, this took it to a whole nother level, man. This when art was art. But you had, it's always an opposition to shut us down, right? The one that shut us down was Koch, Mayor Koch. He hated this. People used to come to New York just to look at this and see. We was painting beautiful stuff, you know what I'm saying? But just because it was us doing it, Koch had shut the whole thing down. A layup is like when the train lays up in the station. This is the yard. Yeah. But when the train lays up in the station, you know what I'm saying? And they shut everything off, it just lays up there. You know what I'm saying? So we go, let's say Delancey or the Bowery. That's where we used to bomb, on the Bowery. We go up in the layup. You know what I'm saying? It's nice and quiet. You know what I'm saying? We doing pieces. Ain't nobody there. It's like if it's our own amusement. You know what I'm saying? And we'll just bomb it. You know what I'm saying? Take pictures of it and all that. Used to walk through the tunnels, all that. We knew where the third rail was. We knew where not to go. You know what I'm saying? We had little rooms that we could go in. It's crazy. Fun times, man. But, you know, there go Koch. The elite type of people that never understands the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? That's why they so busy taking funds out of everything. So it's all about money to them, but, you know, and that's our livelihood, so, you know? Back in the 70s, you know what I'm saying, the whole gang culture, you know what I'm saying, that Bambaataa was in, Zulu Nation, you know what I'm saying. So it was gangs going on, you know what I'm saying, but when hip hop came involved, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't about the gangs no more. Everything was about truce, you know what I'm saying. Now you want to battle, you know what I'm saying, let's put it on the stage, you know what I'm saying. And that's how people started coming together collectively, and they stopped the violence that was going on.